Hey, lucky you guys. Y'all get my sick man voice today. I had a weird virus where I lost my voice, so I just want to talk really quickly today about a little bit more about connecting in those painful conversations regarding emotional pain and how to move past the discomfort, because it can be really uncomfortable when you ask how someone is and they truly tell you, not great, or I don't know, I'm not understanding life right now, or this tragedy happened, or something like that. So something I think that is really important to remember in these kind of points we get in our relationship is that we can't go in with an agenda or an end goal of like, I hope we achieve this in your life. I hope you can be happy. I hope you can see the bright side. I hope you can find hope or turn this around or whatever. A lot of times we do that in just normal conversations. We want to help people. We want to, share our own experience. And that sometimes just isn't relevant when you're talking about emotional pain with people. And so, it's really important to remember that when you're sitting down with somebody who is, has, just had like a suicide episode, suicidal thoughts, or, they're going through a divorce, or they just lost a child or a very important person in their life or something like that, or they're dealing with addiction. It's a little cheap to say, well, I've been through this, or I've walked through that, and this is how I got out of it, or this is what really helped me, and stuff like that. It cheapens their process and their experience, and it kind of, whether they know it or not, or you know it or not, it'll kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, you want me to be better. I understand. Well, I'm not, So really creating a space where they can just show up just right where they are. And that's going to require you to be really comfortable, and not even comfortable, but like okay with being uncomfortable. I say all the time, I hear this all the time, get comfortable with discomfort and just breathe through it, and just understand it's part of life, and it's not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt you and wound you. So just sit with their discomfort and your own. And that is going to require that you leave this conversation open-ended. There's not going to be a resolution necessarily at the end of it, or like a hope sequence, or a call to action, or anything like that. It may just be that you walk in and they're miserable, and you leave and they're still miserable. But the difference is, and the shift is, that every time you show up, it's like putting a deposit in their brain. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Because when you're not there, and they have the really dark thoughts of like, I'm alone in the world, there's nobody that loves me or cares about me or sees me, they're going to have to counteract the deposit of, oh yeah, well, he or she just showed up for me. Oh yeah, they did show up, and they're coming over tomorrow, and they're not judging me, and they're just letting me sit with my pain. They're just here, they're present. And so, I'd love to hear from you guys. Has this been a struggle for you to come into conversations without an endpoint or an agenda necessarily? And whether it's conscious or not, this is just kind of how our conversations go in normal life. But when we're talking about pain, it's a little bit different. So has that been a struggle for you? And, where do you fall on the line of comfort, sitting with somebody else's discomfort? So that's it for today. Appreciate you guys listening to my man voice. Talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.